Hey, all right. Thanks for having me.
So talk about this conversation. How did it happen?
Yeah, we were looking into this. We were told is this feud between President Joe Biden, his administration, and Elon Musk. And, we shot Mr. Musk an email. And, to be honest with you, Carl, I really didn't think he was going to respond. And he did. And he came forward with these comments exclusively to CNBC about, where he sees this kind of back and forth with the president. And he's convinced that President Biden is ignoring Tesla. Now, the White House, when they spoke to us, kind of hinted that that's not really entirely accurate, that there are White House officials who are in touch with Tesla. But the White House didn't rule out that they're kind of in this, battle with Musk himself. And I think that's really important to remember here. This apparent, fight between Biden, the White House, and Musk may not necessarily have all to do with Tesla. I mean, I think it's really becoming a little bit more personal than that with the billionaire CEO. And we'll have to see how this all plays out. But it was really intriguing that he got back to us and gave us these comments about this kind of developing feud. He dispute if it's a feud, but I'm going to say here, it's definitely one of the bigger feuds that Joe Biden is in with a CEO, at least to my knowledge.
Well, and it's kind of, Brian, it's kind of blatant disrespect, I guess I would say, on both ends of it. I mean, it's weird. The White House won't even say Tesla or speak Elon Musk's name. It's like he's Voldemort or something in some cases. And then Elon Musk, I mean, you never know what he's going to do when he takes a stage or when he's on Twitter. So when you're talking about, reputation protection, I can understand why somebody might be cautious, right?
Yeah, you're right. There's two sides to everything, exactly what you're saying here. The White House seems to have this issue with him and his tweets, maybe the fact that Tesla isn't part of a union. And meanwhile, Elon Musk is saying that he wants a seat at the table. It's also, of course, these other issues, right? The Securities Exchange Commission, the SEC is in this kind of legal battle with Tesla. So, meanwhile, in the White House, there is some concern that if Musk was, in fact, invited to any of these meetings or a meeting one-on-one with the president, that he could do something to embarrass the administration. We've seen his tweets. We all know what he has said. We've seen what he has said to us. So it could be a problem if they even went down the road, the White House, and bring him into the fold.
Brian, I thought it was so interesting that he reassured you and wanted to reassure the administration that he wouldn't do anything embarrassing. But I wonder if you look at sort of the fundamental underpinning issues, how much you think this battle is about unions and how much you think it's about the issue about tax credits?
I do think it's a little bit of both. I think I think from the White House perspective, sure, they tell us they've engaged with Tesla, and we don't know exactly who they've spoken with there. We could look at the lobbyists and things like that another time. But I do think it's a little bit of both. Listen, the White House clearly likes to promote itself being linked and supporting unions. I mean, the United Auto Workers Union supported Joe Biden when he ran for president. And then there's this issue, like you mentioned, with the credits. So I do think it's evenly split on that policy side. But I do also think the White House is watching what Elon Musk has to say about the president. There is no doubt about that. And so it's an interesting, back and forth, right? It's a little bit of policy with the unions, the credits, and then there's the personal stuff as well that's brewing on Twitter and the things he told us the other day.
Brian, richest man in the world. Market cap of the company dwarfs all of their rivals. They lead the industry in EVs. Why does he need this? Why does he crave this, this nod from the White House? And I wonder if it has anything to do with the wave of competition that's going to come online next couple of years.
Yeah, you're probably right. And if you look back to his relationship with the last man who was in the White House, Donald Trump, he appeared to have a better relationship with him. He would go to these meetings. He would be brought to the table on different things. Donald Trump raved about him at the time. And now things have changed. It's not that simple for Elon Musk to get in touch with the president of the United States, one of the wealthiest people in the world. And then there's, of course, the competition side, right? You look who is going to the meetings. General Motors, Ford, they're creating electric vehicles. Musk's point is, well, look what we're doing here at Tesla. But, of course, there's that competition side where Musk is seeing these bigger companies, he's not bigger than Tesla, but, big auto companies getting in with Biden, and he's not. And that could create a competition problem for Tesla down the road.